You have said recently, you have predicted that this privileged position of the dollar will soon come to an end, right? So this is how you see things moving.
It is coming to an end, and we saw it a couple of weeks ago when the so-called reciprocal tariffs were imposed, and there was nothing reciprocal about them. So this is another narrative of the U.S., in other words, propaganda, not substance, because it wasn't that the U.S. put on the tariff that the other side put on. It was the U.S. concocted some crazy formula based on the trade imbalance and put on the tariff. But that's a side point.
Yes.
The main point is that when this was done, in usual global crises, the dollar would strengthen, interest rates in the U.S. would go down. Why? Because the U.S. was the safe haven. When in doubt, rush to the dollar. Of course, what happened this time, which is why Trump removed the tariffs or postponed them, was that money flowed out of the United States, the dollar weakened, and U.S. interest rates rose. In other words, we're getting out of here.
Yes.
And that's the opposite of a safe haven.
It is, yes.
And so we're already seeing the shift from the dollar as the safe haven to a search for alternatives.